The following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. 32 teams start the season with the same dream: get to the Super Bowl. Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, he slipped to the 10th pick in the 2003 NFL Draft, but Terrell Suggs had the last laugh, capturing Defensive Rookie of the Year honors. We'll check up on him here in season number 2. Ravens, Eagles, now.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi, folks, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Lincoln Financial Field. Of course, we have Peter O'Keefe along for the fun, and Peter, we have one of the premier tight ends in the entire NFL down there.
Yes, we do. We can really take over a game, but nothing comes easy in the NFL. You have to earn your keep every game.
We'll see how he does once the game begins, Peter, but first, let's go to the coin toss.
Tails it is. David Akers kicking off for the Eagles.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Akers kicks it off to begin the game. Abney downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 20-yard line. He catches the hard throw, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
First down, Ravens. First and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
He goes in motion. Lewis dodges this one way out right and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Number 53.
I like that last run, Dan, especially how he found a way to slice through the D.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second
down, 1 yard to go.
Ravens 40-yard line.
Lewis gets the call again and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Dhani Jones targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for that matter.
Lewis is at the 50, 35.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no wasted motion there. What a play.
Nice. Lewis hits the call on first down and passes the line. Tackled at the 30. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, see this right here? Feel that?
Second down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Bowler zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers.
Kyle Bowler clears this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball, Dan. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
1st and 10. Ball at the 19.
Lewis loses one on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Javon Curse was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Lewis gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, that's indicative of the kind of play that earned Javon Curse his nickname, The Freak. This guy's motor's always in high gear, and when he's 100% healthy, he is a terror to the opposing lineman. Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. 4th down long. They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be 4th down. They take the lead.
Oh, yeah, baby. Woo. All day, yeah.
Matt Stover sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal. Straight down the pike.
Matt Stover kicking off.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover booms a beauty here. Wynn decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 17.
Dexter Wynn decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
The Eagles will start this first play of the drive at their own 17-yard line. McNabb throws a bullet, and the ball is caught at the 26. Finally dropped at the 29. 1st down. Weaver crushes him behind the line at the 27. Lewis had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Calber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. After coming off the field with some hand pain, the trainers have determined that he's dislocated his finger. They've popped it back into the socket, and now they're taping it up to protect it from further injury. He should be able to return to the game shortly. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. McNabb throws a big high lob, and this one is incomplete.
Todd Pinkston had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. The first on 3rd and long.
Greg Lewis made a fantastic catch in double coverage. Keep getting him the ball, guys.
Another attempt to stretch the field in this early going, but this time he gets his team's first big completion.
Yeah, Dan, and it looks like that's part of their game plan today. Throw the ball deep and keep throwing the ball deep.
Westbrook takes it for his 2nd carry and gains close to 10 yards on the play. Westbrook takes the handoff and heads out right. Gets it down at the 37. That will bring up 1st down.
Brian Westbrook can thank his blockers for that last play. If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
1st down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. McNabb fires this one over the middle, and the ball is caught at the 27. Hunted down at the 25. 1st down.
Donovan McNabb gambles big time on this play, and it works. Makes it a little more exciting to watch, too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw, it would have been an interception. It's a real fine line.
And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Ravens with a small lead, 3-0. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground. Lewis catches it left sideline, and he will be short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Ray Lewis managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
There's a migraine waiting to happen for a defensive coordinator. They almost gave it up.
Yeah, but they didn't let him convert. It's still going to go to fourth down.
Fourth and short. Fourth down, 1 yard to go. Akers kicks it from 34 yards. It's good.
Boy, Detmer handles this high snap perfectly. Sets up the ball. There's the kick, and it's good. 3 points.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Abney gets it off the bounce at the 10. Stop at the 24.
Derek Abney tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
Baltimore.
The Ravens have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Heap goes in motion. Lewis gets past the line and takes it upfield. Popped hard at the 33.
Jamal Lewis has had good success when taking it out past the tackles where he can find some room.
Second and inches. Ball at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Lewis is at the 45, 35.
First down.
Eventually runs out of bounds at the 26. It will be first down.
Jamal Lewis works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
What a run, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard. And up to now, he's got 88 yards on 8 carries.
First and 10.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Bowler zigs it to the right side, and the catch is made at the 12. Brought down hard.
Travis Taylor has some company on this play, but he still makes the catch. That's good concentration and focus. It's worth another look. Oh, maybe they should have triple covered him there.
First down with a split backfield.
Ball at the 7.
Lewis picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Jamal Lewis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room. Second down.
Ball at the 5.
Lewis takes his 10th carry of the game and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Jamal Lewis had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. up 4 yards, and that will bring up 4th down. Fourth down, goal to go. Stover from 17 yards, and they take the lead.
Matt Stover has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close only to have to bring in the kicker.
Stover kicks it off. Wynn fields it all the way back at the 1. Dragged down at the 19.
Dexter Wynn got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Eagles offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 19-yard line.
Brian Westbrook was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Pinkston didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Todd Pinkston didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
3rd and 10. Ball at the Eagles, 19-yard line.
McNabb throws a beauty to the right side, and it's complete for the 1st down and a whole lot more. First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Whips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Ed Reed was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. McNabb tosses it down the left side, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete.
Gary Baxter with the
Terrell
cover.
Owens had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
3rd down from the eye.
Ball at the Eagles, 39-yard line.
Leaps over a tackle. Tackled at the 41.
Gary Baxter benefits from a huge error on the receiver's part. The ball gets dropped, and he's there to scoop it up, but I don't think he's going to give it back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Ravens are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at the 41-yard line. Lewis will get the carry on 1st down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Nate Wayne with the tackle.
Second down, both tight ends left.
Ball at the 42.
Taylor hauls it in right side and is past the first with daylight. Touchdown!
Travis Taylor makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Can climb back into it to score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. McNabb just rifles this one, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down. 1st down, 1 man back. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
With the deflection. Ball at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
McNabb sings it to the right side, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard. Third down with the tight end right. Pinkston didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Chris McAllister with
Todd
the coverage.
Pinkston went for it on that last one with a long-distance fly route, but couldn't make it happen. Incomplete.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
McNabb throws this.
Number 47 with the deflection.
Will Demps gets a hand on this one. Right there. That good denial there.
Second down coming
That's
up.
the end of the second quarter.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens enjoying the lead, 13-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Ravens are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Jamal Lewis would make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. That set up a 37-yard field goal. The Ravens get the first points of the game and go up by 3. Eagles towards the end of the first quarter. Donovan McNabb connected with his man on this one. That set up a 35-yard field goal. The Ravens answering right back. Game tied 3-3. Jamal Lewis finds some running room on this one. Then it was off to the races. Eagles late in the second quarter. Gary Baxter would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Eagles behind 6-3. Travis Taylor was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 41-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens move ahead by 10. Eagles still late in the half. Donovan McNabb would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Eagles are down at the half, 13-3. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Travis Taylor has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2005. As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for joining us here on a great night for football. Each of these teams look ready to get this game started as the Eagles square off against the Ravens. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
This is a steady offense and will try and wear you down every time they have the ball. They've got a solid offensive line. They can control the clock. Love to use the running backs and tight ends in the passing game. Give them 5 to 10 yard gains to keep the ball moving methodically down the field. See them putting in a motion a lot too.
John, this defense prides itself on stuffing the run. They have success in any defensive formation, but like to stack the line to get the job done. As far as their pass defense goes, their corners do well in man coverage and are very physical, so they can slow receivers up and take them off their routes.
They do stuff like that these days. You get all warmed up, stretch a little, then you get together as a team, say a little something, then you start going crazy.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 14. just won't go down. See if they can turn this first drive into points. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Andy Reid runs a successful version of the West Coast offense. Owen in motion. On the call. Well, we looked at the first coach in our EA Sports Coach Close-Up. Closing him will be Brian Billick, whose record over the last 3 seasons is one of the best in the National Football League. He loves when his players exude passion on every play. Pressure coming, launching the pass deep down the right side. Right to him. McAllister records the tackle at the 34. Good matchup today, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, taking on one of the toughest defenses. Now, defensively here, John, what do you think they're thinking?
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down those short slant routes and deep outside corners first. Force the offense to throw short and over the middle. Let your big hitters make those wide receivers think twice.
Lewis makes the tackle at the 32-yard line. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
Looks like there's a penalty on the play. He jumped early.
You know, sometimes you think you get the quarterback's rhythm down, then he switches it around on you, and you jump off sides.
The 2 extra defensive backs. The defense is in the dime. Throws it, and it's complete. McAllister makes the play at the 2-yard line. Owens makes his second catch for a first down on this drive. 2 yards to go for the touchdown. Looking upfield, Lewis records the tackle at the 1-yard line. Tremendous effort to keep him out of the end zone.
When you get down to your opponent's 1-yard line, you've got to play physical and overpower them at the line, which they didn't do that time.
He's taken down in the backfield by Weaver, and he's brought down in the backfield. 6 more yards, and they'll put up 6. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. With the throw, incomplete pass. No catch, the receiver had it slip out of his hands.
Throw your hands and reach for the ball in the sky. You can't
Akers comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. The kick is up. Plenty of distance on that one. Good kick. The Eagles are set to kick it deep. Nice distance. From the 8-yard line to the 20. Lewis, the lone back. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Brown with the tackle at the 35. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Drops back, stepping up, scrambling, and he plays it. Lewis, the deep man. They give it to the halfback, and he's brought down at the 35-yard.
Does not appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. The 25. Lewis is in there for the touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
And it's up. The extra point is no good. The Ravens are ready to kick this one off. Good distance. From the 6-yard line to the 20. Breaks the tackle. The Eagles will start the drive from the 28. It's 1st and 10. Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. With the throw. The pass falls in. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. And it's complete. Demps brings him down at the 46-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
With the carry, Reed makes the tackle at the 40-yard line. 6-yard gain. They have to get to the 36 to convert for a 1st down. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Westbrook couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure with the throw. On the mark. The 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. That was just a great job by the quarterback to get him the ball with a touchdown.
The receiver knew that one was coming, and he went.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Throwing. No completion there. He should have caught that one.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
The Eagles come out in the 46. Lewis. Diving tackle at the 24-yard line. So at the end of 1, the score is 10-6. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 5. Looks like he's calling an audible. 8 defenders in the box on this one. With the throw, and he drops the pass. Good read by the quarterback, but the receiver couldn't gain control.
He's a competitor out there. He wants the ball in pressure situation. And you can usually count on him to get the 1st down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Drops back. Fires it out to the right. He hits his receiver. Brown makes the tackle at the 33.
Watch how they get it done when the pressure's on. It's 4th down. They just call a great play, and he puts the ball right where it needs to be to pick up that 1st down.
Changing the play now. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Dawkins makes the stop at the 49. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
Passing on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Drops back, looking downfield, throws on the run, and it's complete. Brown makes the tackle at the 47-yard line. To convert convert here on 4th down, they must get it to at least the 39. To keep the offense on the field here, aggressive play calling. Surveying the field. This one falls incomplete. And the defense receives the handoff. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
First down marker just inside the 43. They'll go from the I formation. Fakes the handoff. With the pass, to the adjustment. Great tackle to save the touchdown. Pinkston catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
Only one man in the backfield. They'll go with the run once again. Fuller is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
Nickelback in this time. They'll pass on first down. Throwing short to his left. This pass is incomplete. Lewis teed off on him and had forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
Westbrook in the backfield. Owens goes in motion. Dropping back. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Fifth play of this drive. They come out of the nickel. With the throw, he finds his man. He's inside the 10. Pinkston is in there for the touchdown.
Early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
Baltimore needs 2 scores to get back into this one. So they have 1st and 10 here. 46 defense in this time. Play action. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Lewis, the lone back. He's looking, pressure, throwing on the run. And it's caught. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Tucks it away. Setting up play action. And the catch is made. Keeps his feet moving. The 40. And he slips out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Very well designed. Picked up a lot more after the catch.
They love to get the ball into his hands, and we can see why.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Looking for a receiver. Slings it out to the left. It's broken up. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. The back breaking free. The 30. And he's forced out of bounds at the 28. What a run, netting them a first down.
The offense won the battle on the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders right off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
Pass play here on first down. Wayne records the stop at the 21. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation, because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. They give it to the halfback, and he stopped at the 20. Lewis couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running play. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency. but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Nearly intercepted. He makes a great play by breaking the pass.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. The kick is up. He made that one easily. The Ravens have narrowed the gap. The Ravens are set to kick it deep. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 8. To the 20. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. So they have 1st and 10 here. Baltimore with 6 defensive backs. Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, great pass. Reed pulls him down at the 40-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. Nickelback in this time. Lewis goes in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And he can't hang on. McNabb saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm. And you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Owens in motion. Lets this pass fly deep down the middle. He made the catch. Dempsey with the stop at the 22. So they have 1st and 10 here. McNabb using split backs. Pressure coming, sweeping the defender aside. Throwing, and he makes the grab. McNabb picks up about 2 yards with that completion. It'll be 2nd down coming up.
I'm sure they'll have one of their receivers running near the sideline. And if they go to him, he's got to look upfield because he might be able to take it in for a score. But the defense thinks he's just going to run out of bounds.
Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver, and he's forced out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Trying to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. They need 10 for the touchdown. The Ravens come out in a nickel package. Soft lob to the end zone. Mitchell is in there for the touchdown. Pass throws incomplete. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score